Legendary boxing champ Floyd Mayweather is about to take his first ever bout in the UK, and who better to fight him than Geordie Shore star Chalmers. Mayweather set the world alight with an incredible 50-0 professional record before hanging up his gloves in 2017, but since then, he's traveled the world taking on exhibition bouts, including a famous fight against Logan Paul in Miami. Mayweather's presence in the UK will have huge implications. He has an enormous fan base, and his fight with Chalmers will draw attention to the rising British boxing scene. Regardless of whether this bout pans out as expected or not, it'll no doubt be entertaining. There's nothing quite like a Floyd Mayweather fight. It's safe to say that February 25 will be an eventful night at the O2 Arena. Floyd Mayweather is unquestionably the favorite to win this fight due to his stellar professional record and extensive ring experience. His opponent Chalmers isn't really much of a boxer. He has a decent MMA record, but it's nowhere close to the decades-long boxing winning streak of Floyd Mayweather. Although Mayweather is a master of the sweet science and has established himself as one of the greatest boxers of all time, Chalmers may have youth on his side. He still retains razor-sharp reflexes, quick hands, and incredible ring intelligence, not to mention defensive skills that are second to none. It's difficult to see Chalmers being able to overcome Mayweather in this bout, and while it'll be interesting to see how well Chalmers fares against a seasoned professional fighter, the likely result is that Mayweather will be victorious. On February 25, Mayweather should have no trouble establishing his superiority, whether he wins by knockout or decision. The last time we saw Mayweather in a professional boxing ring was in July 2017, when he faced off against Conor McGregor in what ended up being one of the highest-grossing boxing matches in history.
Since 2011, first stoppage. McGregor did not go down. He showed great heart.
Great show of respect from the crowd. Here
McGregor was very tired at this point. Mayweather was raining right hands on him, and the right hand of Mayweather, which is a very
boxing after this, Al?
I don't know. That's something else, McGregor, and we see him doing it here. And ultimately, we mentioned 25 minutes.
About a minute here, you know what I'm saying? So even if not every shot's landing.
And at the end, we see now that mixing in a left hook. We didn't see that many from Mayweather during the course. So fatigued at this juncture. What a heart Conor McGregor has, but MMA fans know that from watching him perform in the
age of 40 comes out of retirement and does what, well, a lot of people. The money belt goes as Conor McGregor leaves the T-Mobile Arena. And he is now saying that this was his swan song. We've heard that before, but
since then, we've seen the famous athlete focus more on making money through investments and using his undeniably astute business acumen. Recently, Mayweather told the Sunday Telegraph that his days of real boxing are officially over, but he hopes to still be able to host exhibition fights for the fans in the UK. And who knows, maybe we could even get a glimpse of Money Mayweather Jr. one last time. There is no doubt that Mayweather no longer has a case to make for himself. There is no denying that Mayweather will go down in history as one of the greatest boxers to ever enter the ring after a career spanning more than 3 decades, since his first meaningful match in 1987. His incredible achievements in the sport speak for themselves. That's why he can fight in all of these exhibition matches, no matter how ridiculous they may seem at times. I mean, he's facing off against a reality TV star. You don't need to be a boxing expert to know who's going to win this one. But if there's one person who isn't too happy about Floyd Mayweather and all of his accomplishments, it's another legendary boxer, Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has earned his reputation as one of the greatest boxers to ever step into the ring. He's a 5-weight world champion and a member of an exclusive club of former world champions who's retired undefeated. Not to mention, Money Mayweather is statistically the most accurate boxer of all time. But not everyone is so impressed with Mayweather's legacy. Mike Tyson famously said that Mayweather's 50-0 boasts and self-labeled title of the best ever aren't quite accurate. According to Iron Mike, no matter how much money Mayweather has made or how many titles he has won, he will never be quite on the same level as other boxing legends like Julio Cesar Chavez, who achieved a record of 990 wins.
Floyd's a great fighter, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He had 50 fights and he said, listen, Sugar Ray Robinson had 47 fights. He lost one, then he had 78 fights. Then he had a 78-fight winning streak.
Yeah, but you even
he had 47, lost one, then 78 winning streak.
But even more modern than that.
Knockout.
Look at Julio Cesar Chavez.
Woo.
He was 4-0,
He
right?
like 89, 90 and 0 before he lost.
89 and 0. So it's
Don't
not,
tell me about you the greatest fighter with 50 and 0, nigga. You're great, no doubt about it, nigga. 50 and 0. Chavez had 90.
Yeah.
He's fighting he's fighting like what, 8 times a year.
Yeah, it's more to it than
whoever
that.
fought him. Whoever's in the rankings.
Well, I think it's all subjective.
Picking whoever you are, come on.
I think there are more metrics and more measurements that have to be.
On top of that, Tyson slammed Mayweather's defensive tactics in the ring. Fans have argued that Money used negotiation tactics, like larger rings, to better support his style and increase his chances of winning. Even after retirement, Mayweather continues to make huge sums of money from one-sided exhibition fights. All in all, it appears that Mayweather's boxing legacy will always be up for debate, and whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny he is an absolutely successful and savvy fighter who knows how to win. But even though Floyd expects respect from a lot of his peers, he never really seems to show respect to any of them. For example, he had some harsh words to say about his former opponent, Canelo Alvarez. Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Saul Canelo Alvarez share a tumultuous history, with the two boxers regarded as some of the best of their era. Although many said Canelo would pose a significant challenge to an aging Mayweather back in 2013, but it was Money who came out on top, winning via majority decision and going on to become an undefeated champion.
Junior.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a majority decision. Here the score totals. And Craig Metcalf, who sees it 117 to 111 in favor of the winner of the Super Welterweight Championship of the World, Floyd Money Mayweather.
But Mayweather's jabs weren't just limited to the ring, and footage has gone viral in recent days of him talking about the fight and slamming Canelo in savage fashion with no respect shown whatsoever. Paired with a Team Money tracksuit and some gold chains, Mayweather went into detail on how the fight went down and what it was like to share the ring with him. That Canelo was so easy, he said, we called him Caluzio. He then proceeded to demonstrate how easy it was for him, dodging every punch thrown his way and making comments such as, "Throw the hook, who are you going to smack with that? Like who? Not me." Since then, Canelo has gone on to become one of the best boxers in the modern era, holding an impressive list of titles, including WBA Super, WBC, The Ring, IBF, and WBO. He is now famously not afraid to back himself when it comes to a prime versus prime fight with Mayweather, and the world waits in anticipation. Will the rematch ever happen? Only time will tell. Until then, all we can do is watch their savage banter and dream of what could be. Do you think Mayweather and Alvarez can fight again? See you in the next one.